Once upon a time, there's a little girl by the name of Red Riding Hood. One day, she decided that she wanted to visit her dear grandmother, who lived on the other side of the woods.
I haven't seen my grandmother in quite some time. I think I shall take her a basket of treats.
The woods were very dangerous, and there were lots of creatures that lived in the woods, like wolves. But Red Riding Hood decided it was a good idea to see her grandmother. She just hoped that she wouldn't see any wolves in the woods. So she set out with her basket. She walked through the woods, and before long, a very large wolf jumped out from behind a tree.
Good day, Little Red Riding Hood. Where are you off to?
I am off to see grandmother, who lives on the other side of the woods. I am bringing her some treats and we shall have a picnic.
That is very well. I hope you are safe and that you take your time as you walk in the woods.
Little Red Riding Hood continued down the trail. Meanwhile, the wolf decided that he could have some fun and perhaps a meal for himself as well. He went through the woods and arrived at Granny's house long before Red Riding Hood. He knocked on the door.
Hello, who's there?
It's just me. I'm lost and hope that you might be able to help me with some directions.
Very well. I shall be glad to assist you with some directions.
With that, Granny opened the door. Before she knew it, the wolf had gobbled her up and had himself a very good meal. Then he quickly slipped into Granny's pajamas and jumped into her bed. Before long, Little Red Riding Hood arrived at the house and knocked on the door.
Who's there?
It's me, Granny. I have a basket filled with all kinds of goodies. I thought you might like to have a picnic.
Well, why didn't you say so? Come right in.
And so Little Red Riding Hood entered the house. And there in the bed was the wolf, dressed up in Granny's pajamas.
My Granny, what big ears you have.
The better to listen to you, my dear.
My Granny, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you, my dear.
My Granny, what big teeth you have.
The better to eat you, my dear.
With that, the wolf jumped out of the bed and gobbled up Little Red Riding Hood just as he had her grandmother. But before he finished, Little Red Riding Hood let out a loud scream. And nearby Hunter heard the scream and ran to the house.
Oh! Hey, what was that scream?
Just as the hunter entered the house, he saw the wolf all dressed up in Granny's pajamas. Right away, he knew what had happened, and he took his gun and killed the wolf. With a very sharp knife, he cut open the wolf's belly, and out stepped Little Red Riding Hood and Granny.
You saved us! You saved us!
Yes, you saved us. Thank you very much. I'm glad I could save you from the wolf.
From that day on, Little Red Riding Hood always remembered that she should never talk to strangers, particularly large, furry strangers who lived in the woods.
isolation.